Hey guys, what's up? Back with another video. So today I'm going to show you how to connect Webflow with Supabase. And this is going to be a super easy tutorial. You don't need to learn how to code. I will provide you the code. Um, so let's get started. You see three posts and these are directly from Supabase. I am not using the Webflow CMS. So if you go into my database, table editor, posts, you will see all the post over here. So I'm not going to create a new post. I want to make this quick as possible. So basically you have to create a Supabase account first, create an organization, then create a project, and within the project you'll have to create a new table. So the table is actually the CMS and the columns are actually CMS fields. So I have created three columns: the name, content, image URL, and image path. You can go about this without using the image path. And the image URL actually is the URL of your image hosted somewhere else. So if you don't know how to host anything, just simply upload it to Webflow's asset panel, click on the image, copy the link, and paste it over here. So these are actually hosted in Webflow, and this is actually hosted within Supabase. I wouldn't recommend this because it would use up the Supabase storage that you have, and we are going with the free plan because the free plan is enough for a blog or to host case studies for your portfolio. So it's super simple, right? Uh, and you don't actually need to buy the CMS plan from Webflow as well. You just need to have the basic site plan with all these features. You don't need CMS collections. Okay, so yeah, it's a win. I would say you are saving $9 per month. But once this is created, you have to grab the project URL and the API key. Then go into Webflow, create two pages, one to host all the blog content. It would be the blog page, I would say, and the other is to actually show the blog post, right? So within the blog page, um, you'll have to create a container, a wrapper to show the blog cards and the actual blog card wrapper. Once that's done, add the heading, paragraph, and the image. Uh, you can delete all the content. Um, you don't need to show it. Even the placeholder image, I don't think it, yeah, you can replace the placeholder image with the white image, just because this is something that will appear, right? Yeah, so once that's done, go into the settings. You can paste this code in the global code of your site. Because I'm using a test site and because I have other pages, as you can see, I just use the custom code panel of the particular page. So you have to go to the head code, add the Supabase script, and then the other script that is actually the base of this whole uh, tutorial, right? So you have to paste your project URL over here and then your anon key. Then you have to paste all this stuff. Now, as you might know, pasting your API key is not secure. This can be accessed, so it's not recommended. What you can do is you can go into the Webflow's, sorry, Supabase's database, and there is the authentication part and the policies part. So you can change the policies to make sure um, if someone gets the API, what they can do, right? If I have the access to the API key, then I cannot do X, Y, and Z. So you can actually uh, define what the permissions are. So I have made sure this is enable read access for all users, and yeah, it's only read. You cannot edit the table, you cannot delete anything, you cannot add anything. So it's just read access, so it's safe. Or if you want to go pro, you can use something like Cloudflare Workers or Netlify or Versal Edge to act as a middleware between the code and Webflow. That way it's very secure. But this is a simple tutorial. I didn't want to go that complex. But yeah, you have to make sure the policies enable read access for all users. Then once that's done, you'll see all the code you don't need to worry about that. So basically what this does is it will use attributes to actually identify each and every element. So um, first of all, you'll have to make sure uh, the content wrapper has the data attribute of data Supabase and content wrapper. Then this Supabase single wrapper should have the content card. Then this should have title, content, and image. Once that's done, you'll have to go into the code and make sure the table name, in my case it's posts, in your case it can be something else, right? It should be over here. Make sure it's within these quotation marks, and that's it, man. You're good to go. Simple as that. Then next thing is you have to go into the post, which has all the like blog content. Do the same thing, paste the head code and same code, but same thing for the API key and the project, and make sure this code is there because the code is different, slightly different. So what it does is it adds an ID for the URL, and takes the table, and one thing you have to change is to make sure, hold on, okay, sorry. So one thing you have to make sure is the link or the page path is the correct one. So in my case, the page path for this particular post is slash blog slash post. So I have added that over here, slash blog slash post question mark ID equals the content ID. So this will be unique, and that's how the URL is created. So I'll show you. So you have the page over here, and if you click on this, blog post ID equals to, so this is the second ID, second post. See, so that's how it's basically working, right? And yeah, make sure this is correct. You'll have to change the first I don't know, 1 2 3 4 4 like characters, and make sure it's working. And then if you go into this, this is the same thing. You have to have the attributes correct. So for the heading, you have to have data Supabase post title, post content, post image, and that's about it. um, yeah, so 8 minutes and $9 a month saved. But yeah, all jokes aside, I believe this would be super helpful for someone who actually needs an actual database to host stuff and fetch it into Webflow. And yeah, again, Supabase is also super versatile as well, pun intended. And yeah, you can use the SQL editor to get a lot of stuff done. So you don't need to know SQL, you just have to have a tool like ChatGPT or Claude and ask how to do this for this table within the SQL editor, and it gets the job done. So yeah guys, the code will be in the description. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you need any help with the implementation as well. I think it would be complex for first timers. So I'm not a coder, by the way, and this is something that I learned doing a lot of projects within Webflow. So yeah, thanks for watching. Talk soon.